The Federal Bureau of Investigation has been expanding its use of a controversial section of the Patriot Act. The FBI has used a part of the law to gather information 50 times in a 3-year period. That's according to an internal review released as Congress debates whether to let the law expire. The WSJ's Devlin Barrett is here to discuss. Hello, Devlin.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great, Devlin. Thank you. So the FBI used this 50 times. What kinds of information does this section of the Act pertain to, and what makes it controversial?
Well, there are still things we don't know about the types of data they take, but we do know that the types of data they take does include things like phone call records and email to and from records. There are other surveillance programs that we think might relate to this, such as surveillance of some financial transactions, some types of financial transactions. But this is all caught up in right now in the very big argument going on in Congress over whether to renew a part of the Patriot Act called Section 215, and that law is the basis behind the NSA collection of American phone records.
Right.
And that's why it's controversial.
Okay, so the FBI apparently has also been broadening the scope of material sought in these applications. How so?
Well, what the report finds is that as more and more people do business on the internet, for everything from, buy an airplane ticket to book a hotel room, the FBI is able to use this section to gather more and more data about people. And obviously that raises concerns among privacy advocates, particularly because they don't know the exact scope of all this data gathering. But the Bureau, for its part, has been saying, as we get nearer and nearer to Section 215 expiring, the Bureau's been saying it's really important that they have this authority. Okay, so what kinds of information did the study find that the FBI sought out most under Section 215? Well, a lot of it's internet data, and we think we have, we're not totally sure, but we think that's mostly email transactions, a lot of phone records. But there's still things we don't know about it.
Okay, Devlin, from your standpoint, what's the broader significance of all of this?
Well, I think since there's been this big debate about is the government spying on its own people too much, I think one of the big questions is, can the government justify what it's doing, and are people willing to just trust the government when they don't know the exact particulars? And so that's the debate you're seeing going on in Congress right now. And, it's very unclear where that debate is headed, but I think every little bit that comes out as to new surveillance programs, the privacy groups get more upset, and the more determined to try and put a stop to a lot of these programs that the government says they need to fight terrorism.
Devlin Barrett, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.